Nigeria needs help at this time. There is a particular video I'm going to be sharing with you all. We all have heard about Kemi Badenoch and what she said about Nigeria. She has decided to cut ties with Nigeria. But there's a particular video I'm going to share with you. This video is a video of a Ghanaian British born. She was born in the UK and she was just recently elected as the MP in UK. But what she did was totally outstanding from what Kemi Badenoch did. Like, there's a total difference between these two people, Kemi and the other Ghanaian MP that was just elected in UK. See, when I tell people that Nigeria still have a long way to go, see, I kid you not. But I'm gonna be sharing the video here for you guys to see for yourself. And when you see this thing, come to the comment section and tell me, person, do you think is more proud of their country between Kemi and the Ghanaian MP that was just elected? You will tell me which of them is really proud to be from their country. Let's watch the video together. Please don't forget to like this video, share this video, and subscribe to the channel.
I am proud to be the daughter of Ghanaian migrants, and they're even prouder that myself and my honourable friend, the member for Erith and Thamesmead, are jointly the first women of Ghanaian heritage to sit in this house.
This is true. My main identity is as British. That is what I see myself as. Nigeria is a nationality. It's not an ethnicity. There's no such language as Nigerian. There are lots of different ethnic groups there. I think that as a politician in this country, we need to be very focused on what is happening here, not what's happening elsewhere.
Here in Ghana, we show a lot of respect to women. As a Ghanaian man naturally growing up, you will learn it as custom, tradition, and morals to have respect for women. That even if a woman hits you, goes to the extent of, sometimes, even if she goes to the extent of harming you physically or causing you to bleed, you must not retaliate. Neither must you hit her back, because she is a woman. To be a woman in Ghana is like to be a god. Of course, you are revered, you are worshipped, you are loved, and you are respected. Mommy is the reason we show a lot of honor and revere to daddy, but you will regret more if you disrespect mommy than disrespecting daddy. A disrespectful act towards daddy can be forgiven, no matter how hard daddy is. You can just overlook that disrespectful act. You walk out on your dad, he might not mind you, but you walk out on your mother and you will not like what your dad will do to you, even though there is that cliche, daddy is coming. We all know mommy is God. The woman in Ghana is the owner of the country. Of course, we call the land Asase Ya. Ya is a name affiliated and associated to the feminine in this country, Ghana. We respect our women. We don't hate our women. We don't disregard our women. Our women are the most priceless people you can find in this world. Yes, our women are not cheap, like some people say. Our women are not easily lured by Indomie and I don't know what they say and what they think. Of course, we laugh. And even our men here in Ghana tolerate how much more the women. So our women are so soft, so loving, so kind. Unfortunately, people who are aliens to such love, be it romantic or be it friendly, will always consider the Ghanaian woman cheap. But she is not cheap, believe you me. She is very priceless. You have got no price tag, and you will not meet a Ghanaian woman in any other woman apart from a Ghanaian woman. She is different, completely tolerant. And let me tell you something. Even if a woman does what is wrong in Ghana, we try to pardon her, of course, because she is God. Let me tell you, Ghanaian women, this. On this note, I tell you that it is more advisable, Ghanaian women, that you tie the knot with a Ghanaian man than to tie a knot with any other person who is not Ghanaian. And this is the reason. Your men are the only people that have been trained to treat you like the queens you are, to worship you like the gods you are. And so, it is more advisable that you marry a Ghanaian man if you are a Ghanaian woman, rather than marry a foreigner. A foreigner would only use you, abuse you, misuse you, and later refuse you. But the Ghanaian man will always worship you. Yes, there are odd cases, but generally, the Ghanaian man will worship you as a woman than any other man if you are a Ghanaian woman. Because you were brought up to be worshipped. And we, the Ghanaian men, were brought up to worship you. Let that sink in. Our women are not cheap. They only love hard. But when they forget of you harder. You can hear sometimes a 60-year-old man will tell you, me Ashamaba, me akwe yumwe, isanema frino kumahale. I spoke her. And what it translates is, I'm going home and come. I need to go and visit my mother. I have to do something for her. This 60-year-old man may be having children. But as a Ghanaian, he is born with the sense of duty directly to his mother, and he has grown to love that sense of duty as a result of the fact that it is practiced by everybody. Worshipping your mother comes to you as the price that is paid to you, rather, for being a son. It is an honor you give to your mother when you are there for her and she needs somebody to be there. You count as blessings that your mother would say that my son is there for me. But so every son wants to be the best son of the mother. And so the mothers in our country are never taken for granted. There is another thing in this country. There is a statement that says, it means your child is everybody's child. And so your child will not be looked at and entertained to be misbehaving in your absence. No. As a child, you misbehave. Your mother isn't around. Another person has every right in Ghana to discipline you. And yes, when your mother comes, please don't tell your mother that that lady disciplined you. Because the next thing your mother will ask is, when you are free, in other words, oh yeah, then what did you do? And the moment you start or attempt narrating what you did, if you aren't careful, you will be spanked by your mother. When somebody disciplines you, your mother must not know. If she knows, she will discipline you again. And she will discipline you again to inculcate that caliber of keeping quiet when someone else disciplines you. So that next time, when someone else hits you for doing what is wrong as a child, you would consider that as a discipline and a correction coming from your mother. Our country is lovely, and our women are priceless. Only a fool will call a Ghanaian woman cheap. Only a fool will call a Ghanaian woman cheap. To whom is my concern?
See, I hate to be talking about Kemi Badenoch because I feel like she's a terrible person who does not deserve more publicity than she already gets. However, I feel like there is a valuable analysis to make concerning her recent denial of Nigeria and Nigerians. So, Kemi Badenoch's problem is one of the same problems that American Democrats have, and that is that she is an intellectual. She's an intelligent woman. Say whatever you want about Kemi Badenoch. She's not stupid because she told that story of when she was in school getting a student expelled because she had studied so hard, and then someone else wanted to come along and cheat and get the same grades as her or higher or whatever. And if you've ever encountered a smart child in school, you know that those are their values, you know. Also, to have reached the level that Kemi Badenoch has made it to today, you can't have been a stupid person. I know there are people who like to imply or even outright say that certain top politicians tripped and fell into their positions. Like people like to say that about Donald Trump, that he's not an intelligent person. I don't think you can bumble your way into the presidency of a country, like top leadership of a country. I personally just don't think that is possible. So Kemi Badenoch is wildly intelligent, which means she probably grew up a nerd and didn't have a lot of friends, because she did say that she was popular in school, but she didn't say she had a lot of friends, because those are two different things. You can be popular but not have friends. You know, people who pull you up short and tell you that that thing you're doing, please stop. Like that is like if you are being perceived wrong, because anybody who has even 2% of human relations ability knows that denying where you come from is not a good look. It's off-putting. It makes people sick to their stomach. But she doesn't know this. So she is denying Nigeria to appeal to whatever demographic within British society, thinking that it will get her to where she wants to go. But she is in for a rude awakening, because they might be with her now. They might be laughing with her and joking with her. But what she does not know is that they're not laughing with her. They're laughing at her. They will use her to achieve their goals. Then when they no longer need her, they'll discard her. And listen, I don't think she'll ever become prime minister. But even if she does become prime minister doing what she is doing, that still doesn't mean that she has won, because they might find that she could still be useful to them in that capacity than the alternative. Because if an immigrant is expelling other immigrants from the country, it's not a Caucasian leader that is going to get accused of racism. Like, they'll blame it on her and then push her out, because you can't trust someone who denies where they come from, who would sell out where they come from. And this is coming from a person who is a heavy critic of Nigeria and Nigerians. In fact, the last video I posted before this one is a criticism of Nigeria and Nigerians. But the goal of my criticism is to make us better. As per you guys, look at what we have done, or look at what we are doing. It's bad. Can we please stop? Can we please change? But Kemi Badenoch's criticism is, in fact, actually, I wouldn't even call it criticism, because that word implies that you want the other party to do better. Like, you're giving this information so that they can change themselves. She's disparaging us to look better. And a time will come when she will be cast out because, like I said, this is not a good look. Nobody can trust this kind of person. And the reason she cannot see this is because of the way she probably grew up, not having friends, having isolated herself. You understand? Let her go and ask Candace Owens how that is working out for her, because she's actually walking in Candace Owens' footsteps. Now, disclaimer, I don't know this woman. I don't know how she grew up. I'm just making inferences from what I have seen. I could be wrong, but this is my analysis. This is my opinion.
See guys, are we gonna blame Kemi for denouncing Nigeria, for rejecting Nigeria? Are we going to blame her? Should we start blaming Kemi for rejecting the almighty giant of Africa? To me, I would say no. I wouldn't blame Kemi for rejecting Nigeria. Let me give you reasons. Nigeria is a country like populated, yeah. Amazing, yes. When we talk about politically, they are there. Culturally, they are there. A lot of things that makes up Nigeria is there. But what is the real problem Nigerians are facing? Insecurities, bad records, and a whole lot of things. So for Kemi to come out and say that she is cutting ties with Nigeria, that she is no longer Nigerian, that she is British, hey, it means water don't pass Gary. It means this is over. But what I am so concerned about is when I saw this MP, this new elected MP in UK, and she boldly come out in the parliament to say she is proudly Ghanaian. It shocked me. Even though she's a British born, she can decide to denounce being a Ghanaian, but she said, I am proudly a daughter of Ghana. Like, she is proudly Ghanaian. Meanwhile, Kemi Badenoch, on the other hand, says she has cut ties with Nigerians. And the worst part is that Kemi Badenoch is now making life unbearable for our fellow Nigerians in the UK. She's making life unbearable for them by bringing out new rules every day. She said before Nigerians can be able to get the UK passport or residency, it will take them years. She brought that rules out. Nigerians were all over the internet. They were bashing her. They were insulting her. That's how can Kemi, a whole Nigeria, be against our own people? That how can Kemi reject where she came from? And I can see videos of some Nigerians saying, oh, who the hell is Kemi? She can go to hell if she wants. That as long as she has cut ties with Nigeria, they don't care. But when I saw this video of this British MP that is from Ghana, it gave me a chill pill that if your country is good, your country is good. If your country is good, you will be so proud. Like, there is this pride that comes into you. Like, you begin to raise your shoulder so high, telling people, yes, I am proudly from this country. But if your country is not giving you a good record, that is when you begin to withdraw back and say, oh, I am not from this country, just like Kemi Badenoch is doing. But this Ghanaian MP in the UK said she is proudly the daughter of Ghana, that even though she is a British, she can never deny where she came from. This word, this single word showed me that country past country. Like, there are some countries you hear of, you would totally raise your head high, you walk majestically, you speak with confidence, you speak with boldness concerning that country, because there is nothing like bad reputation about that country. Kemi, to me, she is so ashamed to be a Nigerian. That is what I'm going to say here. She is totally ashamed to be a Nigerian. She doesn't want people to associate her with Nigerians because of the bad records that has been placed on Nigerians. So, are you going to totally blame her? No, I'm not blaming Kemi. I don't blame her. I don't blame her at all. Because there are some positions you would be. You'll be like, oh, I don't want to associate myself with this kind of country anymore. But still yet, even me, if I be in that position, I will represent my country no matter what. I am so patriotic to my country, forgetting the fact that you know, my country has some bad records, I will still say I am proud in Nigeria. I usually say till today, I am proud to be a Nigerian. I don't want the negativity to come in my way, but still yet, I will still stand my ground and say I am proudly Nigerian. But for Kemi, she doesn't want to be associated with any bad records. She doesn't want to be seen around bad Nigerians, even though there are good Nigerians out there. But the bad ones has made it like it is only the bad ones that are in Nigeria. But I'm super proud of this Ghanaian MP that she stood her ground and she was actually proud to be a Ghanaian. And this is a lesson to every one of us, no matter where you are. No matter where you are, if you like, become a British, as long as your parents are from this particular country and they migrated from that country to another country, you are still part of those people. You are still Nigerian. If you like, deny Nigeria from Genesis to December, from January to December, you are still a Nigerian. If you like, say, I am cutting ties with Nigeria, you are still a Nigerian, because when people see you, they will still refer to you as a Nigerian. Even though you are holding British passports, your name still bears Kemi, and that name has not been removed from your documents. So you're still a Nigerian. So no matter where you are, be proud of your country. Because when I saw this Ghanaian MP, I was actually proud of her, because she stood her ground and said she is proudly Ghanaian. And she talked about our tradition, she talked about our roots, she talked about how amazing Ghanaians are and the country is. So this is an eye opener. Still in Nigeria. You are still a Nigerian, no matter by fire by force. You cannot run away from it. Your name is still a Nigerian name. Thank you for always watching. Please don't forget to like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel.